So he's making these jokes. He's a laugh riot, right? And Sandy, SpongeBob's words to Sandy are, "Sandy, it's only a joke. There's no reason to get worked up about it." And then says, "Everyone knows you're the smartest person." And then Sandy's still mad about it because he makes some more, and they still kill. The material's still good. That's a good comedian. And then Sandy gets mad and, and invites SpongeBob to her torture dome. So he enters the torture dome with his headgear that keeps him alive in the torture dome, which Sandy takes from him. There was already an entire 11-minute episode about this. How he needs that to survive in there. Because for whatever reason, whatever.
Okay, go on.
Squirrels live underwater. Anyway, so he's in there, and Sandy, pretending to be stupid, takes this thing, keeping her friend alive, to teach him a lesson. That would be like if we were outside and you were allergic to bees and I took your EpiPen and pushed you into a beehive. And just to teach you a lesson about how I don't like the jokes you're telling. If she doesn't like the jokes he's telling, she can just not go to the show. That's a different point. Back to the main point.
Okay.
So they're in the tree dome, right? And SpongeBob is very clearly telling Sandy what he needs. He needs water to live. She knows this. Being a dick and just pretending not to hear him. She's not deaf. That's not what SpongeBob was making jokes about. He was saying she's stupid. And so she's like, "Oh, wallet? No. Dumb people aren't deaf. That's not a thing, Sandy. You should know that. Unless you were stupid all along, which we know you're not because you're a hyper-intelligent squirrel living underwater." And that is a really cool sentence. Anyway, so the conclusion of the episode is SpongeBob just says the thing he said at the beginning, where he said, "I'm not going to tell any more squirrel jokes," but now his life is on the line. That's like when you torture someone and they admit to confessing a crime they didn't do. Because SpongeBob had already said once. I'm arguing for Sandy. Back to the main point. Anyway, he goes back to the comedy club, right? Which is also the Krusty Krab. Shut up, Blake. So he's at the Comedy Crab, right? Which should have been what the episode was called, not squirrel jokes.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, so he's at the Comedy Crab, and he's doing his material, and it's bombing. He's not gonna tell any squirrel jokes at risk of dying. Because Sandy will kill him if he tells any more. So he starts to tell jokes about, like, fish, the main population. That's like a black guy walking into fucking Minneapolis and just starting roasting the fucking 98th percentile of the people that live here. And all of them were laughing at the fish jokes. They're fish. Sandy's a squirrel and tried to kill SpongeBob because he made some jokes about her not being able to change a light bulb. The fish are fine. Mr. Krabs, his actual reaction to the jokes about crabs were, "Ha ha, that's so true."